Ever wondered if you could unlock hidden abilities of your mind? Join me on a thrilling quest as we delve into the enigmatic world of remote viewing, where we'll explore the possibility of glimpsing the future. Remote viewing, at its core, is a technique that proposes the ability to perceive and describe a target, be it an object, a location, or even an event, without any physical proximity. The idea that one could potentially tap into future events is a concept that has captured the imagination of many. However, skepticism looms large, and rightfully so. The scientific community largely regards remote viewing as a pseudoscience, primarily due to the absence of a credible mechanism that could explain how it might function. The bedrock of scientific inquiry rests on rigorous testing and evidence-based research, standards that remote viewing often struggles to meet. The lack of consistent, replicable results under controlled conditions further erodes its credibility. Without a logical explanation for its potential operation, the validity of remote viewing remains highly questionable. Mainstream scientists remain unconvinced, citing the dearth of empirical evidence that aligns with the stringent standards of scientific inquiry. Despite the skepticism, remote viewing has a history, particularly during the Cold War, when governments explored its potential military applications. The Stanford Research Institute, SRI, conducted notable experiments, reporting statistically significant results that piqued interest. This historical context reveals that remote viewing has manifested in various forms across different cultures. Practitioners like Ingo Swann and Pat Price have shared remarkable experiences, from accurately describing hidden targets to claiming glimpses of future events. Remote viewing has also been linked to espionage and military intelligence, with claims of its use for gathering information on enemy targets. The CIA's Stargate project stands as one of the most well-known examples. Although its effectiveness and the significance of its findings remain subjects of debate. One compelling case that often surfaces in discussions about remote viewing involves a practitioner who allegedly described a secret Soviet military base with remarkable accuracy. The details provided were said to include the layout and specific equipment present. Such stories have fueled the fascination with remote viewing despite the prevailing skepticism. The success of such cases, if true, would suggest that remote viewing can indeed provide access to information not available through ordinary means. However, it's crucial to remember that these stories remain anecdotal and have not been conclusively proven, leaving the debate wide open. The main insights from our exploration of remote viewing today highlight the ongoing debate about its legitimacy. While some claim remarkable successes, others dismiss it as pseudoscience. As a skeptic, I approached this topic with a healthy dose of doubt, but also with an open mind, eager to explore the evidence and arguments on both sides. My personal journey into remote viewing has been a fascinating one, filled with both intrigue and skepticism. While I haven't experienced any definitive proof of its ability to predict the future, I remain open to the possibility that there may be something to it that we don't yet understand. Remote viewing involves specific techniques and protocols designed to minimize interference from the conscious mind and maximize access to subconscious information. These techniques often involve creating a state of deep relaxation and focusing on a specific target or question. One common technique is the use of ideograms, which are simple, abstract drawings that are meant to represent the essence of the target. The viewer then describes the ideogram and any associated feelings or impressions. Another technique involves using a coordinate system to locate the target in space and time. The protocols for remote viewing are designed to ensure that the viewer is not influenced by any external information or biases. This often involves using a blind protocol, where the viewer is not told what the target is until after they have completed their viewing session. The subconscious mind plays a crucial role in remote viewing. It is believed that the subconscious mind is capable of accessing information that is not available to the conscious mind. This information may include details about the target that are not consciously known or perceived. Remote viewing techniques are designed to tap into the subconscious mind and allow it to communicate information about the target. This communication may take the form of images, feelings, or words. The viewer then interprets these impressions and uses them to describe the target. Like any skill, remote viewing requires practice and training to develop proficiency. Regular practice can help to improve the viewer's ability to relax, focus, and access their subconscious mind. Training can also help to develop the viewer's ability to interpret their impressions and accurately describe the targets. There are many different resources available for those who are interested in learning remote viewing. These resources include books, websites, and workshops. It is important to choose a reputable source of information and to approach the practice with a healthy dose of skepticism. As with any technology or technique that has the potential to access information, there are ethical considerations to be taken into account when practicing remote viewing. It is important to use remote viewing responsibly and to avoid using it to harm or exploit others. One ethical consideration is the potential for invasion of privacy. Remote viewing could be used to access private information about individuals or organizations without their consent. It is important to respect the privacy of others and to avoid using remote viewing to gather information that is not publicly available. Another ethical consideration is the potential for misuse of information. Remote viewing could be used to gather information that could be used to manipulate or deceive others. It is important to use information gathered through remote viewing responsibly and to avoid using it to harm or exploit others. The future of remote viewing is uncertain. While it remains a controversial topic, there is ongoing research and exploration into its potential applications. As technology advances, it is possible that new techniques and tools will be developed that could enhance the accuracy and reliability of remote viewing. One potential application of remote viewing is in the field of intelligence gathering. Remote viewing could be used to gather information about enemy targets or to track down missing persons. However, it is important to use remote viewing responsibly and to avoid using it to harm or exploit others. Another potential application of remote viewing is in the field of personal development. Remote viewing could be used to gain insights into one's own subconscious mind and to identify areas for personal growth. However, it is important to approach remote viewing with a healthy dose of skepticism and to avoid relying on it as a substitute for professional counseling or therapy. After delving into the world of remote viewing, I am left with a sense of both wonder and skepticism. While I have not found definitive proof that it can be used to predict the future, I remain open to the possibility that there may be something to it that we don't yet understand. I believe that it is important to approach remote viewing with a healthy dose of skepticism and to avoid relying on it as a substitute for critical thinking and evidence-based decision-making. However, I also believe that it is important to remain open to new ideas and to explore the potential of the human mind. Throughout our exploration of remote viewing, the importance of critical thinking has been a recurring theme. It's crucial to approach extraordinary claims with a healthy dose of skepticism, demanding evidence and logical reasoning before accepting them as true. Critical thinking involves evaluating information objectively, identifying biases, and considering alternative explanations. It's a skill that's essential not only in evaluating claims about remote viewing, but also in navigating the complexities of everyday life. The power of belief and suggestion can significantly influence our perceptions and experiences. In the context of remote viewing, it's possible that the expectations and beliefs of the viewer can shape their impressions and interpretations. This doesn't necessarily mean that remote viewing is entirely a product of suggestion, but it does highlight the importance of being aware of the potential for bias and the need for rigorous controls in any scientific investigation. The human desire to understand the world around us and to find meaning and purpose in our lives is a powerful motivator. Remote viewing, with its promise of accessing hidden information and glimpsing the future, can be seen as one expression of this desire. Whether or not remote viewing is ultimately proven to be a valid phenomenon, the search for knowledge and understanding is a valuable endeavor in itself. It's through questioning, exploring, and challenging our assumptions that we can expand our horizons and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the universe. Our exploration of remote viewing has touched upon the enduring mystery of the human mind. Despite centuries of scientific inquiry, there's still much that we don't understand about consciousness, perception, and the potential of the human brain. Remote viewing, with its claims of accessing information beyond the reach of our ordinary senses, challenges our current understanding of the mind and its capabilities. Whether it ultimately proves to be a genuine phenomenon or a fascinating illusion, it serves as a reminder of the vastness and complexity of the human mind. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on remote viewing? Do you think it's possible to see into the future? Have you ever had any experiences that you can't explain? Check out the comments below and share your thoughts on remote viewing. Let's start a conversation. And if you're interested in more content like this, be sure to watch my other video on psychic phenomena. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's continue exploring the mysteries of the mind together.